Hey, what's up, guys? It's Rush with more digital media and live casting. I'm out here today with Meredith. Meredith, I'm so excited I kind of actually saw you singing a few minutes ago, like practicing.
Sound checking, yeah.
Sound checking.
Awesome.
I think it's amazing. I'm new to this event, and I did a little bit of research and kind of study who I'm interviewing and stuff like that. And I saw some amazing stuff that you got going on. Like,
yeah, it's never a dull moment, that's for sure. I don't know what you saw, but
it was exciting. I saw you have a song called "Soar." Is that right?
I do.
Tell me a little bit about that song.
Well, that song, I wrote that song almost 4 years ago,
okay.
And it was one of those songs that I didn't even really know that I needed it until God gave it to me, and then I walked through a really hard season in my life, and I just started singing that over myself. And that's the really amazing thing about getting to write songs is so many times God is so gracious to me and being like, oh, you're going to need this, you know?
Yeah.
And he knew what we were going to walk through, and we had, my husband and I and our kids moved to Nashville around that time. It was just a hard transition, and the Lord just kept reminding me of his promises, and that promise in Isaiah 40:31, they that wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They'll mount up on wings like eagles, run and not grow weary, walk and not grow faint. And so that song just comes from that scripture. And the Lord was just teaching me that in the waiting season, he is still faithful, and he's actually preparing us. And the waiting season is never wasted. It's actually really necessary. And so that's where my song came from.
I really actually like that song. It's one of my favorite songs I listened to. I was like, man, that's cool.
Thank you.
It just you have a really great voice. What other things you got working on?
I'm actually working on a new project.
Okay.
We're going to probably do a live recording this summer.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a worship leader, and I love capturing just a live experience in the room of people just, pressing in and encountering the presence of God. And so I'm hoping in July we're going to get to record some songs live at my church in Nashville. And I'm really excited about that. I got to do 2 new songs yesterday at an event that I did in Nashville, and just kind of stirred up some excitement in my heart for it. So I'm pumped. So hopefully we'll have some new music to release very soon.
What songs are you singing tonight?
I'm going to sing a couple songs that are very familiar, just church songs, but I'm going to sing, classics that I've written, I say they're classics. I don't know they're classics. Some people are like, I never even heard of that, but anyway, I've been singing them for a long time, so they're classics to me. But Open Up the Heavens, Not for a Moment, Spirit of Living God, I'll be singing Soar, and I'm going to do a song called Take Me Back, and then I'll do a couple that are more familiar, like What a Beautiful Name, and Great Are You, Lord, because I just love those songs. They're big church songs, and I love how we just get to enter in with such truth and singing those songs over ourselves and back to the Lord.
When someone's singing, are they? This is something I heard is that when some people are singing, they're singing their life.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, and I can say that for me, especially because the songs that I've written, I can go back and tell you why I wrote the song and what I was walking through in that season of my life, and you see the story kind of woven throughout, and even people who will pick the songs and say, oh yeah, that song is for me right now, and it's them singing their story, whether they wrote it or not. They're going, oh, I resonate with that. That's exactly where I am. That's my anthem for my life right now.
I think that's really cool. Actually, it's exciting.
It's awesome.
Okay, so a young lady's watching this right now, and she's transcending into her life, and she's starting to get mature and find her way. What kind of advice would you give her if she's watching right now?
Well, I would say you're talking about like if she's getting ready to just kind of like
grow up,
launch. Got it. Well, one of the things that the Lord said to me when I was 17 years old, I went to a Rebecca St. James concert, and I was like, God, I want to do that. And I went forward, and I just surrendered my life, my gifts, my everything. I've been walking with the Lord for a long time, but I just said, God, whatever you want to do with my life, it's yours. And the Lord said to me, be faithful where I've placed you. And so I would say that to you because I know that you have dreams in your heart, and the thing is, God will outdream you any day. And the things that he dreams for you are better than what you could ever imagine for yourself. But his timing is perfect. And the growing process, the journey, the adventure that we get to take with God is essential and it's necessary. The waiting seasons, the hidden seasons, the growing and the digging deep, like that has to happen before we can actually launch, before we can actually walk into the fullness of what we've called to. So I just encourage you, be faithful where God has placed you. Don't get ahead of him. You don't have to make it happen. Just trust him. Seek his face. Run after his heart, and he will make a way.
Guys, how dope is that? To use a modern, today's term.
That's right.
That was dope. I think that was so cool. Like, it's just right, shoot straight to the heart. I really respect and admire the work that you're putting down, and it's really, I think you're meeting God's challenge in your life. I want to speak that to you right now, and you're just keep manifesting the things you're doing and listening to Christ. I can hear it in your voice, and you can hear it in your talents, and I'm excited for what the world has for what's next for you and your live recording. I look forward to that, and we're going to lift that up too to Christ, and we're going to see how that transcends. As far as women, you're uniting. You guys are uniting tonight, and how exciting is that?
Oh, it's going to be good. This is my favorite thing to do, is to be with in a room full of women who are hungry, who are excited to be in the presence of God, who are excited to sing together, and just kind of unplug, remove all the distractions, because life is crazy. I get it. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I know how it goes. So it's just nice to get away and have some time all together with a bunch of women and just go, okay, God, what do you have for us tonight? So that's what we're going to do.
Well, sister, I'm so happy to meet you today. And if people want to find your music or they want to reach out to you and they hear this and they're just encouraged, where can they reach you at?
My website is meredithandrews.com. I'm on iTunes and Spotify and Apple Music and all those good things, just Meredith Andrews. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Mere Music, M-E-R-E Music. So hope I'll see you out there.
Guys, as I always say, have peace and the light in you, and remember, the ocean refuses no river.